Welcome back to the Banner Saga here on Serious Gaming on the hard difficulty. I lowered the game volume by a bit. Well, I can't actually lower the game volume because there is no option for that, but I can lower the volume in my recording program. Anyway, I purchased an item, the horn right here, from the vendor. It's a level 1 item, and I put it on Rook, and I gave a Let's Bracelet to Moven. Alright, there's a bunch of items at the store, but I don't think they're worth it. I paid 5 renown for that one, and I think it's worth it. It has 1 armor break. You spend a whole day at the rest houses. Everyone gives you the same story. The Chieftain just shot himself in the Great Hall and closed the gates. There are a lot of wounded people here at Salet. We could help them. Let's tend to the wounded. Alet and Olive spend the day along with others in your caravan treating wounds, most of which come from the archers at the gates. I overheard from one woman that the city has been sending carts of food around, Olive tells you. Could be a way in, Ivor replies. Next time they send the cart, we bring it back in, Olive protests. Aside from leading to a fight, it would probably mean no more food for the refugees. We'll wait and confront them. Keep your sword down until we need it, you tell Ivor. We'll make a deal unless they're looking for a fight. Early the next day, you spot another caravan leaving the gates of the city. After they've thrown their scraps to the refugees, you approach. Alright. Stop, my friend wanted to talk with you. It's not what I wanted. Think I can guess why. If we knew there were more Varl and more fighters than Varl out here, Ekel might have brought you in the city. Who's Ekel? He's in charge up here. In charge of what? Better let him explain. Fine, let's go. He nods. You follow him back up the gates where they open the doors for you. A man clad in black approaches as you step inside. You could fight, but there is no point to it. What in the depths is this? The man orders his guards to get the doors closed again before more refugees notice. You said you wanted fighters. You heard about the Chieftain? We heard he's hiding out in the Great Hall. Oh really? Think you mean hiding out in the grave? He's eating worms, if that wasn't clear. What happened in here? As soon as they heard dredge were coming, anyone who couldn't swing an axe got one to the head. That's the short story anyway. At least 3 clans in here warring over turf and food, and the worst are the godforsaken Varl. He eyes Ivor and shrugs with exaggeration as if simply stating the obvious. We're in more danger here than out there. Look, I was in charge here before things went to crap. You've got some people who can fight, you've got your own Varl. That counts for something. I can keep your flock safe in the Great Hall. You fight for me and to take back Frostveller. I don't take sides, too hard to tell when the good guys have become the bad. Fine, cut these sheep loose and watch your own asses, what do I care? All I want to do right now is get out of the damn streets. Think carefully about what you want. We'll join you, for now. Good, because whatever else you're thinking about would have been a bad idea. Ekel shouts to his men, and with the gates closed, you follow him down obscure alleys. Hope we know what you are doing. Making it up as we go, Ivor. Yes, okay, chapter 3. Little did they sleep. So, Wagner is dead, and I'm taking control of a new character. North filling wastes. Right, there's some lag there. That's what you get with the shitty GPU. Anyway, Hakon. Or whatever that's his name. Hakon, we're back. I was able to get about as many warriors from Strand as you wanted, and more weapons, extra supplies too. You perk up just realizing Mark has been talking with you. Since Wagner died, everyone has been looking to you to make decisions. It's exhausting. Hakon? I heard you. I was saying the Varl we sent to Strand have returned. The governor gave us most of what we wanted. Couldn't have much resistance from the governor. Some, I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighters using his own money. He also insisted we'd take on a lackey of his to watch over his property, a man named Elric. Elric, I met him. He seemed competent enough. Regardless, the governor will have to get over it unless he wants dredge crawling through his streets. We've put down every slag that has wandered through here while you're gone. Enough flapping of mouths, then. You're sure that wound has healed, Luden? I agree, enough has already gone wrong. If something happens to the prince on mission peace, the alliance would rot, or worse. Luden makes his own decisions. We would only be made to do this later, and I will not suffer it all a second time. Either take us through the wandering road or do your job and slaughter some dredge. Ludin turns abruptly with a scowl. He stamps back to his ring of tents and followers. Wandering road not an option with this many. I could crush that boy's skull with one hand. If Ludin won't be deterred, you'll have to deal with it. Don't let Ludin get to you. Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump. What do I tell the warriors, Hakon? Tell them that we don't stop until Shield is retaken. Glad to hear it. Give the word and we'll set off. Yes. We'll cover the mountainside with dredge. We will slaughter all those that stand against the glory of the Varl. That's kind of how it goes. Anyway, I've leveled up some characters. I think I only leveled up one, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I'm gonna increase his... well, his exertion as well as his... Alright. And I can promote Elric as well. Now with Elric, well, he already has a great deal of exertion. Let's increase it further. Okay. And that's gonna be my army for a moment. Alright. No market. Oh, Mulger. Or whatever he pronounces his name. I'd ask how you're dealing with Wagnir's death, but I already know the answer. Do you? Steady old Mog, which is good. I know most of these Varl, but they're not under my command. They came to follow Wagnir. Tell you the truth, I wouldn't want to be in your position either. Haven't you ever wanted to be in command? More than I am. Any more rope and I'd hang myself. I doubt that. I forget you weren't around back then. At one point I had more rope. I hung myself. So no, I'm not interested in command. It's all yours. Thanks. You think we're walking into the F-trap? This many Varl? No, we should be alright. Things could get rough though. I don't like being the one to send Varl their deaths. I like worrying about myself and that's the extent of it. Would have expected Wagner to drop like that to a couple of slag. I'm still wondering what happened. He had hundreds of dead slag to his name. I don't get it. Just happens sometimes. No big moment. I'm sure it surprised him even more than us. Although I have to wonder... Nah, never mind. Anyway, I'll worry about the warriors. You worry about not doing something stupid. That's asking. What were you holding back about Wagner? I'd rather not say that, Hakon. Why not? It's the kind of thing that gets stuck in your head and you need a clear one. It's better if you let me worry about it. If it sounds important, tell me. How did Wagner die? He ran through dredge, wasn't expecting it. When we found him, he was lying face down, like he was struck from behind. Did he really get taken down by some random slag? Who else was there? You think Ludin? He probably didn't, but... Damn it, we should keep an eye on that bastard. If you see anything else, tell me. I will. Anything you can tell me about the caravan? Throw together this many arrows. Half of them want to hit each other, the rest want to be left alone. Anyone I should keep an eye on? There's a couple of clan leaders trying to show off for each other. Not big deal, I've got it under control. The fighters we just got from Strand aren't bad, but they aren't really. Give it a few days. There's a few moaning about fighting for you instead of Wagner. Those are the ones to worry about. What about Ludin's men? They don't want to hear anything from me, I know that. Any problems? Could be. Ludin's pet Varl is named Bursty. I'm not sure where he came from or what his deal is. Bastards know how to fight, but there's something I don't like about him. His girl in red is scary too. Irsa. She's probably the best fighter Ludin's got, to be honest. I've heard some Varl call her the witch. Why? The flaming arrows, I think. It's a good trick, but the fire upsets our Varl more than the dredge. Still doesn't make much sense. Witch? They're not scholars, Hakon. I think they're mostly just afraid of her. That makes more sense. Don't let her find out. Let's get back to it. Alright. And that's it. A lot of dialogue. Alright. And then there's Ubin. You knew him well, didn't you? Wagner? No. Ah, well, I don't know. I remember him. Always rushing around with some important business, but I never knew him, never got the chance to talk much. Longer than I did in any case. I suppose so. When he spoke, Varl listened. I knew that. I could use help there. The scrivener leans back considering the statement. I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right Varl. Monger's got some skill there. Most I can do is hold a quill. What are you always putting down in that journal? What? How do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens. Oh, really? You've got a banner and Arborang for that, you know. You mean the long banner? Yes, the Manders wove up something that writes its own history. You want my opinion? I don't trust it. No? It tells a broad story. I think there's some value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine, theirs, Ludin's, God's forbid. Ha! Your relic. The gods have been dead a long time. Oh, have they? Old habits, I suppose. I heard you were a terror in your day. Do you know how old I am? Dare I ask? I'm competing, you know. Nobody knows how old Varl can get, naturally. There's one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me. Just hunkers down in grapheme collecting rhyme. Bastard might actually beat me. Another one named Krum is close, I think, but the adult son of a bitch still welcomes a fight. He'll probably be off before I am, although... The Scrivener gestures are onto him as if to remind you of the current situation. You chuckle. Anyway, point is, what difference does it make? I'm just delivery baron for Jorn now. Can remember half of what I've done. Hence the journal. Hence, don't get fancy on my behalf, Hakon. Oh, I won't. What do you suppose happened to the sun? God, how should I know? Never seen something like this before. Are you worried? Some of the Varl in the Caravan think the world's coming to an end. Others think it's the best thing that could happen. No more black months. I'll take it. If it's the end, I'm ready. What about the rest of us? To the depths with you. Ha. Okay. I've hoofed more hills than a horse born with a grudge. Don't worry about me. To the depths with you. It's like, I don't give a shit if the world ends. And to hell with you. Alright. Let's move out. Look at that, says Morgan. In the hills, more dredge. No more than a dozen, though. We could just as easily pass by as rush up there to slaughter them. Ludin overhears. That's a dozen dredge heading towards Strand, he says. You ask him when he started to care about Strand. I don't. He replies. I thought you did. We'll deal with it ourselves. The caravan stops and waits while you lead a small detachment up the hillside to take care of the dredge quickly. You tell Ludin to stay by the caravan. He folds his arms and mutters something about being treated like a child. Well, he is a child, so yes, he gets treated as one. Big fucking deal. Deal with it, kid. Alright. Alright. Big fight up ahead. Ooh. This is not gonna be a pretty one at all. Anyway, right, I'm gonna move Elric right here and move Hakon over there. Move Elric, yes, over here, which is the first. Yes, that's actually gonna be the first one to move. Bye bye. No. Alright, I'm gonna use Gunolf to kill him. Elric. Damage to his armor. Right, damage. Bring the fucking pain. Alright, Gunolf is gonna move forward. Right there. That much damage. I could move Elric. Actually, let's just do 7 damage. Okay. Damage. I'm not worried about him. He can handle himself. Although... Son of a... Well, that was unpleasant. And I did it to myself. Am I not just special? Promoted. Let's get this. Under promotion. He's gonna die right there very nicely. Nah. Actually, yeah, let's do it. What? Oh, shit. I'll use Gunolf to deal with I might just lose this battle. I haven't really played my cards right. I got a lot of damage. Yes, I'm most certainly gonna lose this one sunning battle. Or maybe, who knows? Screw it. What can a man do when he fucks up royally? Hold on a second. Yes. Gunelf is gonna be the last one to act. He is high level, but okay, I'm gonna go hit this one right here. 9 damage. It's annoying though. It's like 4 damage on 1 hit. It's like, fuck you. Can't take those hits. If I do, I'm screwed over. That's the problem with Gunelf. It's like his armor is fucking terrible. Of course, I could send warriors to deal with that. Just gonna keep this order. But that's just such a waste of time, really. That's a lot of willpower. It was right there. Should be able to finish him in 1 hit. With the help of Gunelf. Now I'll just hit him for 10. Bit more. Right. I'm gonna hit this guy for quite a bit of damage. 4 damage. To weaken him. Right, Gunelf is very close to leveling up, by the way. What? Lovely. I'm gonna try and level up Elric. Damage. Didn't work so well, did it? For damage down to that guy. damage. Six. And he's promoted. He also did damage to the adjacent dredge. Mogr is perhaps the only one which will come out of this battle intact. Well, that is to say, alive. Yeah, because I think the rest of them are gonna go down pretty fast. Right to kill. Yeah, most of them are injured. Kill. Yeah, I'm gonna do some armor damage to try and kill that. And Mogr is gonna go and weaken this one. Alright, no actually. Yeah, just 2 damage right there. Yes. A miss. 2 damage. Possibly another miss. I mean, Hakon still has 7 health. He should be fine. Well, that's a deflect, unfortunately. This is how a fight looks between 2 wounded sides. It's kind of pathetic, really, in a sense. Oh, 2 damage. Mogr is the only one that's not injured. Well, not severely injured, that is to say. And he's been promoted, finally. Hey, I'm gonna get all of them injured, so what the hell does it matter? I know I played kind of poorly in this battle. Let's rest and finish him off. I know I wouldn't have killed him either way, but still, it's a bit frustrating. You know, promotion. Right. This will help you, by the way, in a coming battle. So, Mogr is ready for promotion. I have enough supplies to last me for quite a long time, so resting is not really an issue here. And you obviously do want to rest. Well, that's okay, so what do? I put one armor piercing, okay, now obviously I could promote gun off, but that would cost me my remaining points, so I'm not gonna do that just yet. Alright, so what does he get? Well, he gets 1 point here. And now let's put 2 points in strength and leave it like this and wait. Well, since I'm gonna get another day anyway. Hopefully, there we go. Hack on. You can hear Luden's heart-booted trot as you set up camp the first day and brace yourself. Can we speak as equals? We can try. It seems clear to me you plan to kill a lot of dredge along the way. Am I right? In fact, I plan to go out of my way to kill them. I shouldn't be surprised, but don't assume only the Varl can fight, to understand me? This is my banner we fly to Graphium, the banner of Arberang. I insist on joining the battle. Almost got it in your first encounter, ready for more? Whatever you like, Prince. And I expected more resistance. From Wagner, maybe. They tell me you're his kin. That's why you're in charge now. Some sort of next to kin, Varl thing. Don't you take on his responsibilities? In my own way. Then stop acting like I'm foreign in your side. When you're nearly 200 years old, it's hard to take a 20-year-old man. Is that right? Seriously. You better start. We'll both be kings someday. That's the last thing I need to think about right now. Luden looks at you as though you just punched yourself in the face. He heads back to his tent before saying whatever was on his mind. So epic. Okay. Irsa. Irsa, right? She watches you as you approach with her head tilted back and points a thumb towards Luden. No, here for you. Oh, can we talk? Irsa shakes her head no, a smile on her lips, eyelids low. Why not? I don't. You're Luden's bodyguard? No, he's mine. Before you have the chance to be confused, she cackles, abrupt and loud, then looks slightly embarrassed. You're his personal guard, though. Her expression changes too, of course. How did you end up with someone like Luden? Luck. It's about the flaming arrows. She raises an eyebrow. Varl and fire don't get along. All you get is a shrug. If you're going to use them... She pulls an arrow. There's a flick of the wrist you don't quite catch. Suddenly a bird combusts in the tree behind you and falls to the ground, smoldering. Half the camp has turned to watch. Don't tell me not to. You don't talk? No. You do, though. I don't. Okay. Until next time, Yrsa. Hakon. I'm a witch, so be careful. She puts her forefinger to her lips with the soft shh. You depart, not quite sure what to make of that. Okay. Bercy. You have a moment. As you approach Bercy, he lowers the book he was reading. He doesn't strike you as the book reading type. You're Bercy. You're Hakon. We've gotten that out of the way, haven't we? I had some questions. Say what you want to say. What's a Varl doing working for Luden? What's a Varl doing working for another Varl? What difference does it make? If looks are your charge right now, so do me a favor and don't get Luden killed. He's important to you? No, but that's one way to put it. Can I trust you? What a loaded question. Depends what you mean. Whose back will you have if things go wrong? Assume I'm looking out for myself and you'll figure it out. Does Luden understand that? Luden doesn't even understand that half his army is here just to protect him from the people he talks to. You laugh at the unexpected gouge. Bercy grins, pleased with himself. What do you want to know? Where do you learn? Where did you learn to fight? Same as you, by fighting. You know what I mean. I robbed the well-protected merchants for at least one man's lifetime. Is that what you mean? Yeah, not them anymore. I've had a lot of jobs. See you on the battlefield, oh leader of Varl. You could join us. I'm where I want to be. Don't forget what I said about keep unloading alive. Got it? As you step away, you can't help but wonder if there is a bit of threat behind that gravely request. Perhaps. Perhaps not. And do I have a save point? Alright, I do. Well, Costin here on Serious Gaming, signing out. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you all for watching and stay tuned for more. Don't forget to check out my walkthroughs on Dailymotion as well. And if you want to help out the channel, there's a donation link in the description below.